There are a number of tools and data sets that are available within Business List designed to assist you in mapping multiple areas for industrial sites. Here, we'll start with maps, and we'll zoom into an area south of Dallas. And let's pretend for a moment like we're a company that's interested in industrial space, and they know they want to be in the Dallas or Fort Worth market, and they can't decide if they want to be off of Interstate 35 east and Interstate 20, or if they want to be off of Interstate 35 west and Interstate 20. So to get an idea of what might make more sense, they want to look to see how many warehousing businesses are in the area, as well as the kinds of employees that would likely be involved in shipping. So what they're going to do is they're going to create an analysis area based on a 45-minute drive time, because this company specializes in short haul work within the Metroplex. And we know that within the drive time that we're going to experience traffic, and most of their deliveries are going to leave at approximately 7 o'clock in the morning. So we can actually go into the drive time and change all of these different factors to include traffic based on typical conditions for a certain time of day, and then we can go ahead and apply for our analysis area, and we'll have our 45-minute drive time for a Monday morning at about 8 o'clock in the morning. And we'll see exactly what that looks like, and then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to create a secondary analysis area. And so what we're going to want to do is we're going to drop that pin at Interstate 20 and Interstate 35 west. And we're going to go ahead and create the drive time, 45 minutes here as well. And we're going to want to use traffic based on Monday at about 8 o'clock in the morning. So we should have very similar analysis areas, but they're capturing two very different markets. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to run a report. One of the reports that I think is probably most useful in the industrial arena, and that's the business summary report. So we'll wait for this analysis area to continue being drawn. Now you can see that it is completed, and we can go into reports, and we can actually run the business summary report for both of these analysis areas. It'll take them just a moment for them to run, but then what we'll be able to do is look at information that I think you'll probably find is relevant in the industrial realm, such as total businesses, total employees, total residential population, employee to residential population ratio. And then you can also look at jobs like manufacturing, transportation. And you can scroll down and you can find all the different types of businesses by NAICS as well as SIC codes within these different drive times. So that would be one thing that you might be able to do. Another thing that you might consider doing is coming in and creating maps from data and running a business and facility search. At this point, you might find that it is relevant to go in and search for specific types of businesses that you might want to be around. So for example, if we came in here into our NAICS code directory and we scrolled down to transportation and warehousing, we might find that we want to be near rail transportation, so 482. So we might come in here and do a search for 482 to get an idea of where all of those businesses would be in this area. We'll find where the concentration of them is, and we'll find, are we close to them? Are we far away from them? We could also come in here and we could only look within specific analysis areas, so we could find that there's 33 within our Fort Worth analysis area, and there's 28 within our Dallas analysis area. So just little tricks that you can go in and take part in to help give you an idea of whether or not an area might be relevant or best suited for an industrial site. You could also go in and compare these areas. So if you wanted to come in here, instead of running standard reports, you could go in and run comparison reports. And you could choose the specific variables that you're interested in looking at. So you might come in here and customize this and say, well, I think I'm going to be interested in businesses, and specifically I want to know the number of businesses and the number of employees. And then you might even come in here and say, I want to know specifically the types of people that might be involved in the types of businesses that I'm wanting to do. So I could scroll down, I could find transportation and warehousing jobs. And let's just say that those are really the only things that we're interested in viewing. We could just go in real quickly, click View Table, and we could get a side-by-side comparison of what the industrial markets really look like based on these variables. So number of businesses, number of employees, and then the number of people that typically would work in the transportation/warehousing businesses. So just a couple of little quick tricks that you can use within a business analyst to help tell the story of what area might work better for your industrial site.